Just before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is the best way to buy any Rocket League items or credits on any platform and at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Go and check them out using the link in the description and use code TXE to get yourself 3% off your order. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be telling you how to make thousands of profit in credits completely for free in Rocket League Season 12. Now, the new season has literally just dropped, and whenever a new season comes around, trading has a massive peak. For a couple weeks or so, yeah, there's a lot more people trading, which also means there's a lot more opportunity to actually make profit. Now, just before we get into the methods to make yourself some free credits, I'd like to mention I'm giving away a titanium white octane as soon as the channel hits 29,000 subscribers. All you gotta do to enter is drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and finally join my Discord server using the link in the description down below. And whenever we hit 29k, I'll start the white octane giveaway. It's also open to all platforms, so make sure you join up if you haven't already. But as you all know, the new season brings a few updates to the game. There's new tournament rewards, there's a new rocket pass, there's loads of new items in the game, and the method I'm going to be telling you heavily relies on credits, so it will be very helpful if you already have some credits in your inventory. You don't really need a lot, but it is helpful to have around 1,000 or more if possible. If not, you can always buy credits from my sponsor, which I know isn't ideal because this method is supposed to be free, but yeah, you will need a few credits, so if you can sell some items to start off, it's going to be perfect. And then after that, you'll have some credits to work with, which you can use to buy items from other players. But the way you're going to be making profit is from pretty much desperate people who are trying to get credits extremely fast to buy the Rocket Pass, because a lot of players get excited about the Rocket Pass. If you know more about Rocket League, yeah, there's not a lot to get excited about because the items aren't great at the start of the season. Yeah, it's really fun to swell the Rocket Pass. The items are worth a lot when the Rocket Pass drops as well, but in a few weeks, it's going to be pretty much dead. But there are loads of people who are so desperate to get the Rocket Pass that they will quick sell some of their best items for some really quick and easy credits, just so they can have 1,000 credits to buy the Rocket Pass. So yeah, you may have guessed by now, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to try and find desperate people who are quick selling their items. For example, maybe they're selling a Fennec for like 200 credits when it's valued at 300 to 350 or something like that. But yeah, try and buy items extremely cheap. Maybe wait a few days, because as the season drops, the credit demand will be extremely high, so it will be quite hard to sell items. So the items that you do buy, maybe wait a few days before you sell them, because yeah, as I said, they will be extremely hard to sell. So in a few days when the credit demand goes down, it'll be a bit easier to sell them. However, if you don't really have many credits to work with, you might need to actually get those items sold, which is fine, but it might be a little bit difficult just because, as I said, the credit demand will be really high. But if you've done step 1 and you've actually got some credits in your inventory, yeah, you're good. But you don't actually know how to find people to trade with or the items that you need to buy, because there are definitely some items that are a lot better than others for actually making profit. So first of all, what you're going to want to do is get RO Garage, make an account on RO Garage. This is not a sponsored video by RO Garage. It's just a really good way to make profit. You can download it on your phone, search it up on the internet. It's just a way to make posts or search through other people's posts and find people to actually trade with. But yeah, the post that you're going to want to list up is have 1,000 credits or 500 credits or however many credits you have. List that up, and then on the other side, just say you're looking for offers. And then there's also a box at the bottom where you could put in the description something like, have 1,000 credits for the Rocket Pass, let me know your offers in messages, or just say something else like no limiteds, because a lot of people offer me limiteds when I'm trying this method. I don't want to buy those items because they're very cheap, have little to no demand. They're not going to be making me any profit whatsoever. So after this, hopefully you will get a few people messaging you with some offers, but you might not know what items specifically to buy. Now, I definitely recommend trying to buy and sell high demand items, so items which are really easy to sell once you actually have them in your inventory, because if you're buying items which have a low demand, i.e. people don't really want them, it's going to be pretty much impossible to actually sell them. So at that point, you're just wasting your credits. But yeah, try and buy high demand items, for example, Octanes, Standards, Fennecs, Zombas, and Dracos. I'll put my RL Garage listings up on the screen right now. For all of those items, I'm literally trying to buy them all the time because they're very solid ways to make profit. Yeah, my prices might not be up to date, so make sure when you're making these posts that your prices are up to date and also for the right platform. So when you load up RL Insider, make sure you're looking at the right platform, because the prices are going to be inaccurate, which might lead to you not making any profit whatsoever. But yeah, just get those RO Garage listings up. You don't just have to stick to these items. I know I've only listed 5. You can buy and sell whatever you want. And also, if you go over to RL Insider, select your platform. This is just a website that everybody uses. is to check prices for their items, there is a bar at the top that shows you the trending items in the last 24 hours. So what items are being searched the most, and a lot of these have a very high demand. So you could buy and sell these items and they should sell relatively quickly. Now, just as a rough guideline as well, I definitely recommend staying away from limiteds. Don't get me wrong, some limiteds are pretty decent for making profit. For example, Apex can sometimes be pretty good, but most limiteds are rocket pass. They're very, very hard to sell and have pretty much no demand whatsoever. So yeah, if you're pretty new to the game, I definitely recommend staying away from limiteds unless you're more experienced and know what you're doing. So yeah, stay away from limiteds, and also probably stay away from painted black markets unless you can underpay by a lot of credits, because painted black markets, again, pretty hard to sell. Don't get me wrong, they can be very, very good for making profit. It's probably where I get most of my profit on my Nothing to Something series, but I've been trading for a very long time. I know the best ways to sell items. So if you're relatively new, again, as I said, stay away from painted black markets unless you want to take a risk, because yeah, as I said, they can be good for profit. You just got to know what you're actually doing with them. But as I said, if you're a fairly new trader, just stick to those high demand items, and I definitely recommend trying to buy them for below the minimum value, because if you buy them for the minimum value, you've sort of got to get the middle value or higher to actually make profit, which is quite difficult in today's Rocket League trading scene. So yeah, try and underpay as much as possible. On Xbox or Switch, I recommend trying to underpay by about 100 credits. The market is very different on Xbox to platforms such as PC and PlayStation. So on PC and PlayStation, if you can't underpay 100 credits for an item such as an Octane, Standard, Fennec, then maybe try and underpay by 50 credits, because credits are worth more on PC and PlayStation, so it's a lot harder to underpay. So yeah, as I said, try and underpay by 50 credits or 100 credits if possible, but yeah, I don't think a lot of people can do that right now. But I wanted to show you that this method actually works, so I've gone over to my main account, and yeah, I've done a few trades, not too many, because I'm trying to get this video up as soon as possible, but I've done about 3 trades in 10 minutes, already got a good amount of profit. But in this trade, I'm going to be buying a Sky Blue Octane for 550 credits, 150 below the minimum value. I'm never usually able to underpay 150 credits for a painted Octane, so already that shows that I'm able to underpay so much, and I might even be able to get middle value for that item in the long run. So that'll be over 200 credits profit, which is genuinely insane from just one item. And I'm going to be buying another high demand item, and I just want to let you know I was on the Xbox looking for group section for these trades. I haven't mentioned it in this video yet, but trust me, if you're on Xbox, use the Xbox looking for group section, because there's a lot of desperate people on there, and I was able to pay 2.7k for a Black Standard. I believe this was actually through Oro Garage, but I bought the Octane through the Xbox looking for group section, but paying just 2.7k, it's 2.9k on the spreadsheet right now. Be careful, because some of the items might drop as the credit demand is so high. Item demand is a little bit low at the moment, but yeah, apart from that, it's really, really good. You can make a ton of profit. This one is a little bit controversial, because I've already said stay away from limiteds, but I know what I'm doing a little bit more. I've traded for a long time, so I'm buying both of these. They add up to 1.5k. I'm paying 750, so underpaying by 750 credits, literally paying half the value for those Apex. Yeah, what a trade. Make sure you're on, make sure you're getting profit, because right now is probably the best time to trade and make profit. But yeah, let me know if this video helped you. If it has, drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and hopefully you can make a ton of profit, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.